Hiya loves, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is a bit of a spur of the moment, spontaneous kind of video, and I'm sorry if you can hear the cat's bell in the background. Hetty, be quiet. I left it until the day of uploading to film this video, partly because earlier in the week I wasn't really in the right frame of mind to film anything, but today I experienced this kind of anxiety as we got nearer and nearer to my upload time, and I thought, you know what, I just want to find a sense of calm today and within this video. So I figured a way in which I can bring that into this video and make it a really kind of good vibes, good energy kind of video was to take you guys on a walk with me. So let's go. It's all frozen. Ah! The poor geese. I can't bloody see it. Hey guys, I'm back. I've just got back home now and I'm feeling really good actually. I'm really glad to have gotten out today. I'm glad that I took you on the walk with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing a bit of my local area and how lovely it is. So in this video today I'm going to be doing a mini houseplant tour. So I'm going to be talking you through all the plants that I own. I'll tell you their names, how to care for them, and of course what my names are for them. So like Spiky, Fluffy, Samantha Dre, for example. So yeah, let's get cracking. So here's plant number one, and this was the first plant that I ever bought. This is a succulent. They are great for any naturally lit areas that aren't in direct sunlight. They need watering maybe every 1 to 2 weeks. Do check the soil, just make sure that it's moist, and of course don't overwater it because you don't want to be leaving the plant in stagnant water. I would say one thing about succulents is that they can really withstand longer periods without water, so that is something to be aware of. Like, they are very good if you're a first time plant owner and you're maybe getting used to watering them and caring for them. But yeah, I absolutely love this plant. Fluffy the succulent. Just look at her. So beautiful. Woo. Okay guys, so next up is Spiky the aloe plant. This was the second plant that I bought, and again it sits on my windowsill in my bedroom. Very similar actually to the succulent. It's good to be in naturally lit areas that aren't in direct sunlight. You want to keep the compost or soil, whichever you want to call it, you want to keep it moist. don't overwater it, and again, do not leave it in stagnant water. It's really important that you remove any dead leaves from the plant as it grows. You can add a little bit of plant food to the water every like 2 to 4 weeks between spring and autumn if you fancy it. You don't have to do that. I know I haven't done that, but you can. It just means that it'll keep the plant in really good condition. But yeah, it's completely up to you. Oh, Spiky, you're so lovely. The next plant of mine is this one, which is a Dracaena Compacta. You guys will have seen this plant before in was it my indoor plant video? I think it was. This is Samantha Dre. Hello, Samantha Dre. Now, Samantha Dre was in a bit of a dodgy condition when I first got her. Some of her outer leaves, you might be able to see just a little bit there. Some of her outer leaves were a little bit questionable. They had lots of like yellow and brown bits at the ends of them, and I was really unsure of how best to look after it. But very similar to the aloe plant and to the succulent, this one doesn't need watering all that frequently. You can do it every 1 to 2 weeks. So again, really fantastic for first time plant owners. I haven't found the need to repot this one like I have with the aloe plant. The aloe plant has been doing quite well since I repotted it. It's not shown any signs of being unhappy, so that's really good. But this one, if anything, has just flourished. Like, a lot of the leaves have gone from being like that to being out here. So it's just really nice to see. And a lot of the green, a lot of the leaves even have become a lot greener. Like, they've gone much darker green. So yeah, I'm really happy with this plant. Samantha Dre delivers every day. Thank you. And now we are downstairs in the living room. We are actually facing a window where direct sunlight does come in and hits these plants just right. Now, this one over here I have repotted. If you saw my repotting / B&Q houseplant haul in the past weeks, you'll know that I've repotted this one. This is a wandering Jew plant / inch plant / however many names it's got. It's doing really well. Like, I'm overwhelmed at how quickly it's growing. You can see lots of new leaves there. The reason why I've got a chopstick in the middle is just to keep this big long bit here, this big long set of leaves, upright. Now, with this particular plant, pinching the leaves back to let the others grow is recommended because it can grow quite quickly. Just to put it out there, I found that it being near the window and being in quite a large room where, you know, you get fresh air flowing in quite a lot has been really good for it. So I'm going to keep this plant exactly where it is, and hopefully it'll grow even more. Oh, and this plant is called Egbert. Don't ask why. Mum decided on that one. Oh, look, this is the next one. This is Dracula the Crassula. I know, honestly, you couldn't write it, could you? This is very similar to a succulent in that it doesn't need watering too much. Crassulas can be in bright positions, but generally speaking, you should probably avoid direct sunlight. I've kind of put it in quite a bright area of the house just to see how it gets on, because I'm limited for space. So we'll see how it goes, but I've had it for a few weeks now and it's actually been doing quite well. In terms of temperature, they're really good at tolerating temperature change, which is partly why I've put it in the living room. Again, it's quite a good room, I think, for a lot of plants, because we get quite a lot of fresh air running through this room, and it's also quite large, which means that, you know, it's not going to overheat. In terms of watering, it's fairly similar to the others, like maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on how the soil feels. With this plant, it does say that you can add some plant food to its feed every 4 weeks if you want to keep it in really, really good condition. At the moment, I am quite happy with how this one is growing. It's doing really well since I've had it. I'm actually really happy with this plant. It was £1.79 from Aldi, and my mum got it for me, and I just love it. Like, it's really, like, it's, as you can see, it's very small, but it's just very cute. What do you think, Hetty? What do you think? Do you like the plants? Do you like the plants, honey? Hello. Hello. So there we have it, guys. That was my mini houseplant tour, and I really hope that you enjoyed it and got something from it. I do hope to expand my collection in the future. In fact, I'm looking to purchase one later today from a local plant store in Manchester that are doing delivery within the Manchester area during lockdown, so that's amazing. So fingers crossed, I'll be showing you that plant in the coming videos that I post. I generally water my plants once a week, so every Sunday morning I will take care of my plants. So that might be cleaning the leaves, especially on the Dracaena Compacta and on the Aloe plant. I will water them. I'll get rid of any stagnant water if there's any of that in the bottom of the pots. But yeah, I set aside that time on a Sunday morning to just check on them all, because I just think it's a really good thing to have in my routine, is to just, you know, care for these plants that I've bought and invested time in. But yeah, once a week, that's when I water them and feed them. I haven't found it necessary to use plant food for any of them, just because I think they're all growing pretty well without it. I guess for future, if any of my plants ever looked like they were in dire need of you know, plant food, just to give them a bit of you know, good health and a bit of a boost, then of course I would use it. But right now they're doing okay. We do actually have another plant in the house, but because it was in really bad condition, we've basically like had to repot it completely and almost start from scratch. So at the moment there's no like leaves or plant actually sprouting from the soil, but we are hoping that it will in the coming weeks. We're just giving it loads of sunlight, and of course watering it as much as we can within reason, because we don't want to like drown it. But yeah, if anything happens with that plant, I'll show you. But at the moment it's just soil in a pot which I don't think is very interesting to look at. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like and a comment if you really enjoyed it, and of course subscribe if you're new. It would mean the world to have you on this YouTubing journey with me. And just thank you actually for your support in the last few weeks, especially towards my last upload, which was Taylor's Oldest Time, my cover of that song. You guys just, oh my god, you melted my heart so much, and your comments and love towards it meant the absolute world, so thank you. And if you'd like to watch, the link is above right now, so you can go and check that video out. Until the next time, guys, I have been Rebecca Vivian, and I will see you at my next video. Goodbye. Also, I really hope that you like my funky headband and my funky shirt today, because I was filming something before and I thought, you know what? My followers on YouTube, my subscribers on YouTube in fact, deserve to see this. Anyway, I'm going to stop being weird now. Bye.